Now, let's answer this 20 items math quiz. Kinuha ko to sa general education na math na reviewer pero gamit din po ito sa civil service exam. Kung hindi nyo pa ito nasagutan, post every item para sagutan nyo muna bago nyo makita yung solutions natin. Number 1. In a math test, 8 students obtained the following scores. What is the median score? Median means yung nasa gitna. So, ang gagawin natin ay i-arrange natin itong numbers na to from 10. Next is 12. Dalawa ang 12. Next is 14. And then 15, 16, 18, and 24. So, alin dyan ang nasa gitna? This is 4, so 14 and 15 ang nasa gitna. So, itong 14 and 15, i-add mo yan at i-divide ng 2, and that is 14.5. Or, minusan mo siya ng 1, yung 1 hatiin mo sa dalawa, so that is 14.5. So, the answer is letter B. Number 2. Find the least common multiple of 2, 5, 7. Ganito lang yan. Hanapin ang pinaka-highest. 7. So, multiple of 7, 14. Ma-divide ba siya ng 5? Hindi. Next, multiple of 7, 21. Ang 21, ma-divide ba ng 2 at saka 5? Hindi. So, next, 28. Ma-divide ba siya ng 5? Hindi. Pero ma-divide siya ng 2. So, hindi ito. Next is 35. 35, ma-divide siya ng 5, pero hindi siya ma-divide ng 2. Next, multiple of 7, that is 42, hindi pa rin. Next, 49, hindi pa rin. Next, plus 7, that is 56, hindi pa rin. Plus 7, 63, hindi pa rin. So, plus 7, 70. So, ang 70, pwede na siyang ma-divide ng 5, pwede siya ma-divide ng 2. So, the answer is letter D, 70. Least common multiple. Bali, multiple ng 2. Lahat ng 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Number 3. A Nissan car traveling at a rate of 70 kph leaves the house 2 hours after a Kia car has left and overtakes it in 5 hours. At what rate was the Kia car traveling? Ang answer dito ay 50. Ganun lang kadali. Nauna na siya ng 2 hours. Naka-overtake siya ng 5 after 5 hours. So, bali, 7 hours, 2 hours na nauna, plus naka-overtake siya ng 5 hours, a total of 7 hours na si Kia. Ngayon, itong 7 hours na travel niya, so bali, si Kia, ang distance nilang pareho sila ng distance, ha? So, itong rate muna, that is distance over hour. Si Nissan, ang distance nila pareho man, yung rate lang. Si Nissan, ito yung kay Nissan. Yung rate niya is 70, tapos yung distance pareho sila. And then yung hour ni Nissan ay 5 hours. So, bali, ang distance nila ay 70 times 5, that is 350. Yun ang distance, kilometers. Ang distance ng travel nila. So, itong si Kia, nag-travel siya ng 7 hours kasi nauna siya ng 2 hours plus 5. So, 350 divided by 7, and that is 50 kph. So, the answer is 50. Mas klaro lang, ulitin natin. So, si Nissan car, ito si Nissan car, letter N. Ang rate niya ay 70 kph. Kilometer means distance. Per hour means time. So, ang rate is equals to distance over time. Hanapin natin yung distance kasi pareho sila ng distansya. So, mag-transpose tayo. And that is rate times time equals distance. Kasi si rate, i-transpose natin sa kabila, ma-multiply na siya. So, ito na yung formula ng distance. Doon tayo kay Nissan car muna. Si Nissan car, ang rate niya ay 70. I-multiply natin sa time na 5 hours kasi naka-overtake siya ng 5 hours. Bale, nag-umpisa lang siya after na nag-run na sa Kia for 2 hours. So, 5 hours, in 5 hours time, na-overtake niya siya, naka-overtake siya kay Kia car. So, times 5. And that is 350 kilometers. So, ito na yung distance nila. So, in 350 kilometers, na-run lang ni Nissan yan ng within 5 hours. Samantalang itong si Kia, ang rate ni Kia ngayon, ang rate niya ay distance over time. Diba? Yan yung formula. Distance is 350. Over yung time ni Kia, 7 hours. Kasi nauna na siya ng 2 hours plus yung 5 hours ni Nissan, that is 7 hours. Kasi sa 2 hours, hindi pa umandar si Nissan. Nung umandar na siya, after 5 hours, nag-abot na sila. So, total niya ay 7 hours. So, distance 350 over time na 7 hours equals 50 kph. Ito na yung rate ni Kia. Number 4, the altitude of the triangle is 5 meters and the base is 20 meters. What is the area of the triangle? I-multiply mo lang siya. That is 100. Tapos i-divide mo ng 2. That is 50. So the answer is 50 square meters. Dalawa pa lang nasulat ko yung 50. Now you may ask, bakit i-divide ng 2? Take for example ang square. Kung kuhanan natin ng area ang square, isang side at saka yung side na yan, yan yung i-multiply natin para makuha natin ang area ng buong square. Kapag triangle naman, so ganun pa rin. Yan yung given, i-multiply natin silang dalawa, i-divide natin ng 2 para makuha natin yung area dito. Number 5. The measure of an angle is 25 more than its supplement. What is the measure of the larger angle? Supplementary angles are two angles with a sum of 180 degrees. So, ang let x be the other angle plus yung x plus 25 kasi lamang daw siya ng 25 yung isa equals 180. So 2x plus 25 equals 180. Transpose natin si 25 sa kabila. That means mag-minus tayo ng 25 dito, mag-minus din tayo ng 25 dyan. So that means 180 minus 25, that is 155. So, transpose natin si 2, mag-divide tayo sa both sides para ma-isolate na si x dito. So, 155 divided by 2, and that is 77.5. Ang tanong, what is the measure of the larger angle? So, 77.5 plus 25, ito man yung larger angle. So, that is 102.5. The answer is letter C. Number 6. In how many ways can 5 girls be seated in a row of 5 seats? Ganun lang yan. 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. This is 20 times 3, that is 60, times 2 is 120. So the answer is 120. Number 7. What percent of 75 is 15? So let n be our percent of multiply yan. 75 is equals yan and then 15. So mag-transpose tayo, mag-divide tayo ng 75 dyan para makancel yan at ma-isolate na si letter n. So 15 divided by 75 and that is 0.2. So i-multiply natin ng 100% para ma-percent na siya and that is 20%. So the answer is 20%. Number 8. How long will it take A and B together to finish a job which can be done by A alone in 6 days and B alone in 3 days? One job for 6 days plus one job for 3 days. Kung mag-work sila together, ilang araw yan? First, ang least common denominator nila ay 6. So, 1 over 6 plus 2 over 6 equals 1x. And this is 3 over 6 equals 1x. So, i-transpose natin yan. Mag-cross multiply tayo. And this is 3x equals 6. Para ma-isolate si x dyan, i-divide natin ng 3 both sides. So, x is equals to 6 divided by 3, 2. So, the answer is 2 days. 2 days. Number 9. Mandawi Company manufactures beds. In its catalog, a double bed is priced at 5,000 less a discount to the trade of 20%. What will SM department store have to pay for the bed? 4,000 ang answer. How? 5,000 20% times 20% equals 1,000. So, less man itong 20%, so 5,000 minus 1,000, that is 4,000. Another way, 5,000 less a discount daw ng 20%. 100% minus 20%, that is 80%. So, 80% of 5,000 or 5,000 times to 80%, and that is 5,000 times 0.8 equals 4,000. So the answer is 4,000. Number 10. A recipe calls for 2 eggs for every cup of flour. If a head of chef uses 28 cups of flour, how many eggs will he need? So, i-multiply mo lang siya kasi 2 eggs daw for every cup of flour. 28 cups of flour means times 28 ito, and that is 56 eggs ang kailangan niya. So the answer is letter A. Number 11. If a student has an average of 76% on his first 2 tests and has an average of 85% on the next 4 tests, what is the final average of all 6 tests? Sa first 2, ibig sabihin 76%. On the next 4 tests, ibig sabihin 4 na 85%. The answer will be add them and divide by 6. This is 152. Itong 4 na to ay 340. So, i-add mo yan, that is 492 total score. Divided by 6, kasi 6 na test yan. Answer is 82%. Letter A. Number 12. Simplify this equation. Mga operations dito ay mayroong parenthesis, mayroong subtraction at mayroong addition. Sa order of operation, unahin muna natin ang nasa loob-kaloob-looban ng parenthesis. Ito, nauna ang subtraction. Ang subtraction at saka addition ay pareho lang sila ng rank. So, kung alin ang mauna from left to right. So, unahin natin yung nasa pinaka-left. First, 3 minus negative 4. Ito siya maging positive. So, that is 7. So, i-bring down muna natin si 11 at saka si 8. 7 plus 11, that is 18, plus 8, that is 26. So, 26 ito. 26 minus 6. 6 minus 26, and this is negative 20. So, the answer is letter D. Number 13. Simplify. 3x minus 12, isa yan, over 3x, divided by x minus 4. This can also be written as, mas klaro kung ganito, 3x minus 12 over 3x divided by x minus 4. In other words, nag-divide tayo ng fraction. But first, simplify muna natin yan. And that is 3x minus 4. Then, over 3x. Itong division na to maging multiplication. At ito namang divisor, ang reciprocal niya ay 1 over x minus 4. Now, pwede itong i-cancel out. Si 3 pwedeng i-cancel out. Ano na lang ang natira? Quos. 1 na numerator at x na denominator. So the answer is 1 over x. Number 14, what is the prime factors of 120? When we say prime, bali, those numbers can be divided by itself or 1 lang. So, prime factors of 120. Sa choices muna tayo. Sa letter A, mayroon siyang 6, hindi man yan prime. So, wala na yan. Sa B, itong 4, hindi yan siya prime kasi 2 times 2 pa yan. Letter C, itong 4 ulit, hindi yan kasi 2 times 2 pa yan, hindi yan prime. Itong 5, lahat siya, prime na siya. So, what we will do is, i-multiply muna natin kung 120 ba. This is 4 times 2, that is 8, times 3, that is 24. So, 24 times 5, 120. So, the answer is letter D. Number 15. What is the least common multiple of 12 and 60? Least common multiple. First, tingnan yung pinakamalaki or highest na number dito sa dalawa. 60. Yung 60, ma-divide ba siya ng 12? Kung ma-divide siya, and the answer is 60. So, wala sa choices, none of the above. Another way, 12, 60. Lahat ng multiples ng 12. So, ito naman, 60. Pareho sila. So, the answer is 60. Number 16, the least common multiple of 2, 3, 4. Least common multiple. First, tingnan yung pinaka-highest na number, which is 4. Yung 4, pwede ba siya ma-divide ng 3? Hindi. So, next, 8. Ang 8, pwede bang ma-divide ng 3? Hindi. Next is 12. Ang 12, pwede bang ma-divide ng 3? Yes, pwede siya ma-divide ng 2. So, ang LCM nila ay 12. Another way is, ilatag lahat ng multiples nila, 3, 2, 4. Common multiple nila, we have 12. Yan yung pinaka-least multiple nila. So the answer is letter D. Number 17, the sum of all sides of polygon is perimeter. When we say the sum of the sides, that is perimeter, because perimeter is the length of the outline of a shape. Number 18, what is the total amount after adding interest of 8% on 10,000 for 3 years? In other words, this question is asking for simple interest. When we say simple interest equals principal amount times the interest rate, R na lang, times yung term of deposit or yung years. So, term. Ang pangit. PRT. Interest. So, ito na yung formula natin. Yung principal natin ay 10,000. Then, multiply natin ang rate niya, which is 8%, times yung year na 3 years. So, that is 10,000 times 0.08 times 3 equals 2400. So, 2,400. Yung 2,400 na yan, mag-add tayo ng 10,000 plus 2,400 and the answer is 12,400. So, ito na yung sagot. Letter A. Explain ko ulit para mas malinaw. Ang tanong dito is 8% on 10,000 for 3 years. So, simple interest nga siya. Para mas lalong mas madali siya, ganito ang gawin natin. Yung principal niya times 1 plus yung rate niya at saka yung time. So, yung principal niya ay 10,000 times 1 plus yung rate ay 8% or 0.08 times 3. So, syempre unahin natin ito. 10,000. 1 plus 0.24. And that is equals 10,000 ulit times 1.24. And this is equals to 12,400. So, ganun pa rin ang answer. Number 19. The fraction halfway between 3 over 7 and 4 over 7 is 3.5 over 7. 3.5 over 7 is equivalent to 1/2. So, the answer is letter A. Para mas lalong maintindihan, itong 3 versus sa 4, ano ba ang gitna ng 3 and 4? 3.5. Or, i-add mo siya, that is 7, divided by 2, that is 3.5. So, ang gitna ay 3.5. Yung denominator, kopyahin lang yung denominator. So, ito na yung answer, 3.5 over 7. Ang 3.5 over 7 is also equivalent to 1/2. Number 20. A man sleeps 6 hours a day. What is the ratio of the time he is asleep to the time he is awake? 24 ang oras sa isang araw. So, 24 minus 6, and that is 18. So, 6 hours siyang tulog, 18 hours siyang gising. I-list natin ito. Ang greatest common factor ng dalawa ay 6. So, 6 divided by 6, 1. 18 divided by 6 is 3. So, the answer is 1:3.